Hey guys, so we know that it's kind of hard to learn how to study at uni when you're not actually at uni. So we've put together some awesome study tips from some of your amazing ALSA fam. Enjoy!
Kia ora ALSA fam! I have two study tips for you today. One is when you're writing, try and picture that you're writing to someone who doesn't know anything about the law. There's two reasons for this. One is probably pretty good practice for when you become a lawyer, and secondly, sometimes we complicate our writing by using too much legal jargon or too many fancy words. And my second tip is, I know people are already laughing at me about it, but the paint formatter changed my life. So you select the text and then you use the little paintbrush icon and then you highlight all the text that you want to change to the one you selected. And yeah, honestly, it saves so much time when I'm making cheat sheets and taking notes. So those are my two tips. I really hope you're doing well during lockdown, and yeah, everyone stay safe.
Hey guys, my name's Emily and I'm just about to finish my law degree this year. One study tip or life tip that I have is to not give up even when you're faced with failure, because I miserably failed my first test and essay in 121 and then made it through to second year law and then eventually made it through to honours. So don't give up even when you get a bad grade.
Kia ora ALSA peeps, it's Gio here. So for my study tip, I make sure that before I start studying again in the evening, my brain has wind down properly, so I do that by usually playing games like this. Yep.
The time has come.
So yeah, wind your brain down, play games, because we work hard, we also play hard. See ya.
Hey guys, so my tip is that when you're studying and you start reading the same sentence over and over, or you just come to a mental blockage in general, go out for a run or do some sort of exercise, especially by yourself. It's a good way to kind of consolidate your thoughts, come to things from a different perspective and do some problem solving on your own. And once you come back to things, come back to your reading or come back to whatever problem you're working on, you'll often have solved the problem already, or you'll come back a bit reinvigorated and ready to tackle it anew. So that's my tip.
My study tip is to listen to the same study music every time you study, because your brain becomes conditioned to that music. So every time you hear the opening bars, your brain knows that you're in study mode now. I also recommend that you use video game music, because video game music is scientifically engineered to make you concentrate, and I find it really effective in doing just that.
Hey everybody, so my study tip for you is to have realistic to-do lists. So don't cram them with everything that you absolutely need to do in one day. So if you have a video to edit, an exam, and an essay due around the same time, you're not going to say, I'm going to do 4 practice exams, finish first draft, and finish the video all in one day. Because realistically, you're not going to do any of those things well, at least. And there's a really great Will Smith quote that encapsulates my point. And it says that if you're going to build a wall, you don't set out and say that I'm going to build the biggest, baddest wall possible. You don't start there. You focus on laying each and every single brick perfectly. And you focus on it one thing at a time, and eventually you have your wall.
My study tip is to check that you're focused and staying on task. If you're not, just take a break. There's no point in trying to push yourself any harder. It's not going to make it any better. But with that said, have a great isolation.
Namaste ALSA fam. My study tip to you is to create small goals in your learning plan. This will ensure that firstly you feel like you are learning things along the way and you're going to feel more motivated to achieve those goals. So happy studying, and please reach out to any of us if you are struggling. Mwah.